What's going on, guys? Dorco's Games back again with Shadowface.
What's up, guys?
We are doing a duo analysis of the picture posted by Scott a few minutes ago, literally, and we're so excited, aren't we?
Yeah, guys, this is absolutely crazy. As you guys can see in the picture, I mean, it's all toy animatronics. There's no sign currently of any old animatronic other than Foxy's claw, which is hanging out of the box. But you know, it goes to show that what Daco's theory was about all the toy animatronics coming back was right.
I also said, I've kind of forgot to say this in the video before, I did say that the old animatronics might come back as well, but let's just shut up about that. Let's just talk about the picture. So, what I'm going to do, guys, is talk about the stuff what's inside the box, basically, and Shadow's going to talk about the secrets. So, I'll kick it off, right? Let's have a zoom in on the box, everybody. On the box. What's in the box? As you can see, the toy animatronics are in the box. You can see Balloon Boy, which confirms that Balloon Boy is an animatronic. A lot of people were saying Balloon Boy was a hallucination. No, it's not. It's inside the box without its endoskeleton. It's an animatronic. On the left of Balloon Boy, you can see that Bonnie's arm is hanging out. Freddy's head at the back. Mangle's head with Mangle's sidearm, whatever it is, that's a part of Mangle. You can see Chica at the top right and Bonnie's head at the bottom. But what else can you see? You can see the paper plate below Balloon Boy. So what does that mean? Does that mean Scott's going to bring the paper plate back in Five Nights at Freddy's 3? It's very, very weird to think about why he would bring back the paper plate. Obviously, it means something more than just a paper plate Easter egg hanging on your wall. But, Shadow, what else is next to Balloon Boy? I mean, the Balloon Boy paper plate thing, whatever.
Well, if you look to the right of it, obviously you could see Foxy's arm hanging out, which could signify that there's going to be a Foxy return, which I'm sure everybody is excited about because who doesn't like Foxy, the pirate fox? So, yeah, you can see his arm just hanging out there, and you can actually see that it is brown. It's not just Mangle's, and if I recall correctly, I don't even think Mangle really even had a claw,
exactly.
unless it was in the little teaser picture that Scott posted of it. But yeah, you can definitely see Foxy's claw hanging out. Also, something I wanted to bring up was that the box that they're all in. Now, I understand it's all of the animatronics from the second game, right? The new animatronics, the toy animatronics. But what are they forgetting? Now, although this isn't a new animatronic or like a toy animatronic, but they are missing a character that was featured in the second game, which is the marionette. And what did the marionette hide in? A box. So could the box possibly signify, or like hint that the marionette is going to be in the third game? I don't know. It's very far-fetched that, to think that just a box means that a marionette is coming back. But it could be a possibility. Now, also, I want to bring up a few things about the secrets. First thing is, if you go to the website, right-click on the image and save it, the default name of the picture is "What Can We Use?" I believe that's the correct picture title.
Yeah.
What can we use? So could it be, hinting that there's somebody asking what parts can we use? So could they possibly be redesigning the new animatronics to come back in the third game once again for a new pizzeria, or replace the old ones in the first game? Who knows? But that's a little secret there for you guys. Also, if you brighten the image up, I'll put the picture on the screen now. You can see to the right what looks like a standing animatronic, and I believe to be a standing animatronic.
Yeah.
And you can see that it actually has a little bit of a yellow tint to it and glowing eyes. And this is probably, most likely, Golden Freddy. And that was actually the first thing I did when I saw this picture. Saved it, saw the what can we use? I was like, oh, that's cool. I wonder what that means. Put it in Photoshop, brightened it up. Boom. When I saw that standing there, I was like, holy shit. Oh my god. My mind was just, it was blown away. And I was so hyped. But Golden Freddy is standing to the right of the animatronics. This is intense.
Yeah, another thing on the box theory, by the way, is that we can actually see whether it's just a box or a gift box, because if you lighten it up, you can't see anything. It's just covered up. So it could be right. It could be the music box, what the marionette is in. And in the pictures from the previous games, you see lots of gift boxes everywhere, and you also see some of the other animatronics coming out of the gift boxes as well. So I don't know what it means. Also, another thing what I missed out, I apologise, is that on the right as well, a lot of people thought, what the hell's that? It's actually confirmed to be Bonnie's guitar. So there's a lot of things about Bonnie on this picture, isn't there, Shadow? You can see Bonnie's head, Bonnie's arm, Bonnie's guitar. It's a bit weird, isn't it?
Yeah, but I don't know how much it like is supposed to be like what it's hinting at really. Like, I mean, there are all the animatronics in there, and I don't know. I mean, Bonnie was always the more active one, you know, like he would always be at your door in the second game. Chica was kind of the one that would make the weird noises. They were both like the one that were most active, but out of all of them, I would say that Bonnie was the most. Same with the second game. And you know, even with the you know, new and old Bonnie in the second game, they were most active. So maybe it would be appropriate to put the most of Bonnie in these in this picture.
Yeah, I think Scott's just trying to show us, guys, that the toy animatronics might be coming back and the old animatronics might be coming back. The problem is, what I thought was a very good theory, what I've just literally thought of, is that you can only see old Foxy, which is a shame, isn't it? You only see old Foxy in that little box there. You can't see anybody else. But I've just thought, guys, if Golden Freddy is the phone guy, who does phone guy like the most?
Foxy.
Exactly. What if phone guy has kept Foxy just because he wants to keep him and he likes him? It's confirmed that Foxy is his favourite animatronic out of all of them. What if he's just kept it? So that could be more evidence that it is the phone guy. Or, yeah, Foxy's coming, guys. Everybody loves Foxy. Foxy's back.
Yeah, and also one other thing. I'm very hyped for Foxy. Hopefully he's gonna be back. I really think Scott would be making a mistake if he didn't come back in the next game. But this picture with the whole Golden Freddy standing to the right, it's gonna give me nightmares.
Yeah, it's big. It's really big. It just shows us again that Golden Freddy's going to be a massive part of this game. He was the first. He was in the reveal picture for the first reveal picture, and he's in again. You know, he's definitely going to be a massive part. I also just wanted to say, guys, about the paper plate once again. I'm sorry, I keep going over back again, but people are saying that the phone guy, the paper plate, sorry, could be Balloon Boy or the marionette. So as you can see, you can't see the marionette anywhere. So what if this paper plate is just a hint by Scott to say the marionette is coming back? I just didn't want to show it because I'm a sneaky little git, and I'll put the paper plate there to hint that the marionette's coming back.
Yeah, that could definitely be a possibility. I actually did a thought video on that before, where it was a tie between Balloon Boy and the marionette, but with him actually putting the Balloon Boy head in the box,
yeah,
and for some reason the paper plate's there,
yeah,
it could actually be more evidence toward the marionette being the paper plate.
Exactly.
You know, because there would be no need to put Balloon Boy in there twice. Yeah. But another bad thing about this is, could that mean that Balloon Boy's coming back? Please no.
But
please no.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It looks like Balloon Boy's gonna be back. Oh.
But one thing I would I would be a little disappointed in is if he just brought back like all the animatronics like they were in the second game.
Yeah.
And had no room to make new animatronics.
I mean, looking at the animatronics inside the box, they look good. I mean, they don't look worn out, do they? They just look.
Yeah, not really.
Yeah, they just look like the way they were before. So, I know this seems a bit far-fetched again, guys, but what was the title of the picture again? What can we use?
Yeah.
What if Golden Freddy makes an animatronic with lots of parts joined together? Do you know what I mean? Like a new creation where he's just mushed like Mangle, like Mangle.
Yeah, except it's like all of the animatronics.
Yeah, where he's mashed all of the animatronics together. So you could see Bonnie's head with Freddy's chest, with Chica's arm with Balloon Boy's legs and Foxy's claw on the, it could be just a mix with all of them together. But you can't see any endoskeletons there, really. You can only see a bit of,
Bengals and Foxy's. Yeah.
You can't see a full endoskeleton, so I don't know what's going to happen. I really don't know what's going to happen. But yeah, is there anything else we need to talk about?
As of right now, I'm not seeing anything that would be worth talking about. So
yeah, we've uncovered everything, guys. By the looks of it, just a summary. It's a free. We missed out the free, but it's obvious. Free's Five Nights at Freddy's free. The toy animatronics look like they're going to be back. The old animatronics look like they're going to be back because of Foxy. Because Foxy's the only one there, it could be hinting that only Foxy's coming back. And it could be hinting that Golden Freddy is the phone guy because his favourite animatronic was Foxy. It could also be hinting that the paper plate is going to return, or it's just a hint that the marionette's coming back. And the box, what they're inside, could be one of those gift boxes which have been all around Five Nights at Freddy's, on drawings, on all around the place. There's just gift boxes everywhere, and of course it's the marionette's box.
Yeah, also another thing that could hint at it being the Marionette's box is that in the second game when the Marionette's released, you can see an endoskeleton standing right outside of the box, and everybody assumed that the Marionette had endoskeletons inside of this, so this could possibly prove that theory, and also prove that it is the box that the Marionette keeps everything in.
Yeah, and like I said, guys, I said it in my earlier theory, that the advertisement on Five Nights at Freddy's 2 at the end of the game, it says that the toy animatronics are going to be scrapped. It didn't say that they were going to be never seen again. It was just like the old animatronics. The phone guy says that the old animatronics were scrapped and then they came back, and now the advertisement on the newspaper was saying the toy animatronics were scrapped. But look, guys, they're back. What it means by scrapped is that they're just kept, but they're just never used. Well, they are going to be used now, aren't they? Woo!
Hopefully, we'll see them in the next game. I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, definitely. I think a lot of people are going to be looking forward to this. I think he's going to make lots of different tactics in this game as well. Do you think it's going to be more harder or easier?
I would hope so. I mean, he can either go two ways, easier or harder. But like the second game was pretty easy, and it actually made for longer gameplay. Like not a lot of people could beat 9-6, which made for a longer gameplay if people wanted to actually beat the 6-9th. And so, I mean, hopefully he actually does make it harder, or at least keep it the exact same difficulty as it was in the last game, because it did make for more gameplay time and really got you into it. Although it made you frustrated, it made for like extended amount of gameplay. Because if you remember, the first game was very easy to beat.
Yeah. Also, guys, it doesn't look like at the moment that Scott's revealed any new animatronic for Five Nights at Freddy's 3, does it? Apart from mine and Shadow's theory that Golden Freddy will
Could be used more.
Will be used more, and possibly will be
an actual animatronic.
An actual animatronic, or whatever it is. We thought it was a human inside or an endoskeleton inside. It doesn't matter. The thing, what I'm saying is, guys, that Golden Freddy looks like it's not going to be a crafty illusion or whatever it is when it's lying in your office and it scares you and trolls the hell out of you. It looks like Golden Freddy's going to play a much bigger role, and it looks like he's going to be wandering around the pizzeria maybe, or you could actually see him wandering around building the animatronics. How cool would that be?
Yeah, because he is standing there, and then like it's what can we use? So I mean, he could possibly be actually rebuilding the toy animatronics, and he could do something like that. Also, another thing I would like to see is Scott actually do what he did with Foxy, and we could actually see this thing move around in the pizzeria.
Exactly.
We can actually like watch him walk to different other cameras.
Yeah.
Like all of a sudden you see him like he's in the parts and service room. You actually see him as a physical animatronic. All of a sudden he's gone. You turn to another camera. He's just walking across the party room or something like that.
But
I think that'd be pretty cool to see.
I honestly think though I think there's going to be new animatronics for the pizzeria, right? There's going to be new animatronics in the pizzeria on the stage, and these are going to be in the scrap room. When you're a night guard, you're gonna have to defend from the whatever animatronics are new from the stage. But as time goes by, after each night, some of the old animatronics come back because Golden Freddy is building them over time by each night. So on night 5 and night 6, you're going to end up having to face all of the toy animatronics and maybe some of the old animatronics and the new animatronics what are going to be revealed for Five Nights at Freddy's 3. It's going to be crazy.
Yeah, I definitely have high hopes for this game, and I think it's going to be one of the best games, and it could be a good ending note for Scott. Although I'm not really looking forward to the end of Five Nights at Freddy's. Every great thing comes to an end at one point,
Yeah.
so.
We'll
But
see,
hopefully,
though.
if it is supposed to be his grand finale, hopefully it's an amazing game and
Yeah.
has hardly any mistakes and leaves no questions unanswered.
I think he's going to do you remember the clips from Five Nights at Freddy's 2 where you're back in Five Nights at Freddy's 1? I think he's
Yeah.
going to do that again. He could play this in a different way, guys. He could either make another new game to take us back to Fredbear's Diner, because we still don't know anything about that, or he could actually play clips from Fredbear's Diner to tell us the whole story. So, is it going to be the finale, or is this going to be the second to last game, and the last game is going to be where you're the night guard in Fredbear's Diner, and that's going to tell us the rest of the story?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm definitely looking forward to finding out, and I think it's going to be an awesome game. I really do.
Yeah. So, that's it, guys. We have been speaking for a very, very long time, but we just wanted to let you guys know, instead of making loads of separate videos for you to constantly watch over the week's time, we just wanted to tell you everything what we think, all of the theories what we think, what we can see from this picture, absolutely everything in one big fat video, so you guys can just understand what we're talking about. And hopefully some things what me and Shadow have been talking about might actually be true in Five Nights at Freddy's 3, and me and Shadow will be ecstatic if some of the stuff what we've just said is actually true.
Yeah, I definitely do believe at least a few of them.
Yeah.
The whole thing with the phone guy, or at least Golden Freddy being an actual animatronic and having more attention drawn toward it as a physical being in the game.
So,
But yeah, that's about it for this episode, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Leave a comment down below what you guys think. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe to both of us if you're new. Daco's link will be in the channel description.
yeah, same
And
for
you guys
Shadow.
want to check him out.
Yeah, same for Shadow
So-
on mine.
Yep, go subscribe to him. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe to me as well. And take care. As always, guys, have a great day.
And keep those Five Nights at Freddy's theories coming.